Very good evening to Sports Night. I'm Damien Best. Let's start with the big news. The Barbados Pride completely demolished the Leeward Islands Hurricanes by an innings and 26 runs in the 6th round of the Digicel Regional PCL First Class Championship match at Kensington Oval today. Resuming day 3 on 16 for 4, the Hurricanes, following on with a deficit of 150, were bowled out for 124 in their second innings. Casey Carty was a top batsman for the Leewards with a fine 79. Player of the match, Kemar Roach, was the pick of the bowlers for the Pride, taking 4 for 18 to finish with match figures of 7 for 47. Day 3, well, it didn't take long for Kemar Roach to pick up from where he left off. A quick short delivery taking the edge of Nkumabona, and he goes for 10. The score now 38 for 6. Justin Graves into the attack to the set batsman Casey Carty. Dispatched to the deep point boundary for 4 to take him to 36. Carty in fine touch driving Graves, this time off the front foot through the covers for another 4. Jamar Hamilton wanted in on the action as well, slashing Graves to the third man boundary for his first 4. Graves went back to the drawing board and returned with a beauty, taking the edge of Hamilton, caught behind by Shane Dowrich for 15. As the wickets tumble, Carty kept the runs flowing at the opposite end, passing the field at backward point this time and into the ropes. Akil Hussain new at the crease but confidently drives Graves through the covers to pick up 4 more. Well, the pressure was on everyone except Carty, driving Miguel Cummins this time to the deep point boundary. That shot paying dividends. Roston Chase into the attack now, and Carty showing some versatility, sweeps to the fine leg boundary to keep the scoreboard moving. Chase a bit unlucky on this occasion. Hussain advancing down the pitch through the hands of Chase and speeds to the boundary. Hussain trying his luck now down the ground, miscued shot. Chase gets the scalp, out caught by Jamal Warrican at cover for 15. Roach with his impressive performance in the match, brought into the attack to finish the job, and that's just what he did, taking the last wicket of Carty. He goes for 79. Barbados Pride winning by an innings and 26 runs. So scores in the game again: Barbados Pride 313, Leeward Islands Hurricanes 163 and 124. Well, the top 3 teams remain the same after last night's results in the Digicel BFA Premier League. Playing at the BFA Willie AstroTurf, Rendezvous dispatched Waterford Compton to remain third on 17 points. Meanwhile, leaders BDF Sports Program played to a draw against second place Weymouth Wales. BDF are on 23 points after 9 matches, while Wales are on 20 after 8 games. On the final encounter of the night saw 4th place Paradise secure 3 points against struggling Britons Hill. Here's a quick look at the goals. BFA Premier League triple header, first game, Rendezvous with an early scoring opportunity against Waterford Compton. Keon Atkins, well, he converts the penalty to make it 1-0 in the 27th minute. 40th minute now, and corner kick coming in. Jomo Brathwaite header. It's a done deal. 2-0 to Rendezvous in the final analysis. The ball apparently crossing the line. Second game, leaders BDF SP playing second place Weymouth Wales. BDF scored first in the 45th minute via Rashad Jules, but Wales spoiled the show with Mario Harewood converting a penalty in the 70th. 1-1 then the result. BDF still top the table. And in the nightcap game, a late strike from Mario Williams in the 83rd minute kept Britons Hill FC cemented to the bottom of the standings as Paradise get the victory. Well, Orange 3 Pylons have passed another test as they go for the 3-peat in the Co-operators General Insurance Basketball Premier League. The champs defeated last year's losing finalist Station Hill Cavaliers in a close 2-point decision last night at Community College. CBC's Mark Seal reports.
Pylons won the jump ball, and as their first play, they set up Anthony Barrow with a short-range jumper, which connected. Barrow had a season-high 14 points. Down the other end, Darren Hunt would be fed the ball on this night. He had 23 field goal attempts, one here with the off-balance layup. Then the turnover by the Pine finds Darren's younger brother, Joel, on the fast break. The pass, and Darren has 2 more of his game-high 30 points. Cavs guard Stefan Otley loses his footing and the ball. Darian Hurley says thank you very much and waltzes in for the slam. He had 13. Then Ian Alexander still hasn't found his groove yet, but this straightaway 3 was part of a 10-point performance. Jeremy Gill, as always, was up there with the point getters. Here he gets the attention of 3 Cavalier defenders, but still finds a way as the Pine led at the half 36-30. Pinelands chucked up 19 3-point attempts in this game. Hurley misses this one, but Gill would end up with the loose ball and makes good one of his 2 threes for a team-high 21. Manuel Aleng here with the strip on Kevin Seeley, and the Pine are running the other way. Gill under pressure, but still has the control to bank the ball off the backboard for Alexander to go get it. Now, did Gill call Alexander's number, or was it a missed layup? Whatever, it was one of the plays of the night. All the while, Hunt was keeping the Cavs in the game. He fakes Aleng and waits patiently to get the open 3. Cavs were down by 8 going into the 4th quarter. The only other player in double digits besides Hunt was Jemai Pakrin. This J helped him with 14. Now this was a key moment in the game. Gill, with 5 minutes and 24 seconds left to play, is first called for the pushing off foul. Then his reaction draws a technical from referee Andrew Mears. That's 5 fouls and Gill is out of there, with his team only up by 10, 66-56. And here come the Cavs. Hunt drives, gets the basket, and he's also fouled. However, he missed the extra point. Alexander would now play a point forward for the Pine, and he got the job done for the most part. Junior Moore at the end of this play, 2 of his 12. Still though, the Cavs were running and gunning. Pakrin with the basket, the foul, and the point after, as they are trailed by 5 with 1:37 to go, and later by 3 with 1:09 to play. But they fell asleep on this inbound play. Moore with a pinpoint quarterback pass to Barrow, who slams home some insurance as the Pine held on for the 78-76 victory. Mark Seal, CBC Sports.
Exciting stuff there, Mark. Well, Pinelands are now a perfect 3-0, while the Cavs have dropped to 1-2. Meanwhile, in other games last evening, Barbados Lumber Company LSC also moved to 3-0 when they defeated Barbados Hilton Resort Warriors 82-53. Keith Burkett scored a game-high 27 points with 5 3-pointers for the Lakers. Adrian Allman 18, Ormond Chase 15, and Ricardo Jummett 10. While for Warriors, Ricardo Toussaint had 14 and Jamal Headley 11. Now, Urban Vibe St. John Sonic stopped Pan American International Insurance Warrens 92-58. Charles Vanderpool top scored with 19 for Sonics. Stefan Clark had 18 and Akeem Marsh 14. While for Warrens, Royal Rich hit 15 and Greg Springer 10. And New Boys Hawks got their first victory, beating Combined Schools Tridents by just 1 point, 92-91. For the Hawks, Tremaine Shaw scored 25, Javon Lashley 18, Shaquan Newton 15, and Danny Hurley 12. For the Schoolboys, Kassarian Adams had 18, and Deroni Hurley 16, and Joshua Lowe 14 points. Well, coming up, Darian King bows out of Indian Wells.
To your Walrons, Westminster's Jewel, The Barbados Story, a graphic account of Barbadian society told like never before. Rated 5-star on Amazon. Also available at Cloister, Days Bookstore, The Book Place, and the UWI Bookshop. Westminster's Jewel. It will leave you breathless. On your mark, get set, go! It's the Pine Hill National Primary School Championships 2017 at the Usain Bolt Sports Complex. Don't miss the excitement of the semi-final on March 15th and the final on March 22nd. Admission each day is $5 for children and $10 for adults. Tickets are available at Esso Blackrock, Emerald City Supermarket, CS Pharmacy, Ellis Laboratory, and Barbados Union of Teachers. Entry by ticket only. Get more details at www.knapsackbdos.com or join us on Facebook at Knapsack Barbados.
New to CBC TV8. Crime, mystery, justice. Got a clue? 48 hours. A #1 late night show. Solve the mystery. Watch it unfold. Every Wednesday at 9:03 p.m. right here on CBC TV8.
It's not about exercising. It's having the strength to do what you're passionate about. It's not about the road traveled. It's about the one to be traveled. An important thing in life is finding the perfect balance between body and soul. With a bottle of Ensure, you get the proteins, calcium, and 26 vitamins and minerals your body needs to live the best moments of your life with strength and energy. Your life, your health, your Ensure.
Well, Barbados' top tennis player Darian King went down to world number 10 Gael Monfils over the weekend at the Indian Wells Masters. King, ranked 131, showed some fight in the early exchanges of the ATP Tour event, winning the first set 6-3, but was eventually outclassed by the more experienced Frenchman in the following sets, losing love 6, 1-6. Here's Sean Green.
This is Darian King here, back in taking on the world number 10, Guillaume Monfils. Overhead slam, Monfils puts it away. King serving and stepping inside and executing well. But against an opponent of Monfils' caliber, you're going to get a fight, and that's exactly what King got. A beautiful shot down the line. King knew he had to bring his A game, keeping Monfils back. And when he got inside, he dropped this one. And the Frenchman couldn't get there. This is one of the longer rallies in the game. Both men staying back and playing the long ball until King gets an opening and puts it away. King serving. This one clipping the net. And King goes cross court.
Oh, again.
Good serve by King. King advances and Monfils collects and returns high. Then he anticipates well. But as I said, King brought his A game on display. Beautiful stuff. Let's enjoy another good long rally. Both men working hard. Baseline playing until classy forehand winner by King. The Frenchman serving away to King, who's back at the camera once more, being made to work hard this time, but he made Monfils work as well. Until he did this. He had a bit more in his tank for King, including shots like this. And after keeping King back with the serve, the Bajan thought he had an opportunity here at the net, but his opponent was equal to the task and then closed it out nicely. And fast forward into the end, King would eventually go into the net to go down 6-3, now 6-1-6 to the world number 10, Sean Green, CBC Sports.
Welcome back to Sports Night. Thanks for staying with us. Well, there were 4 more Carifta Games qualifiers when the curtain came down on the long course National Swimming Championships at the Aquatic Centre last night. Danielle Titus qualified in another event, the girls' 13 to 14 200-meter backstroke in a time of 2 minutes 28.22 seconds. Then Christopher Pollard made it in the boys' 11 to 12 200-meter back in 2 minutes 34.51. Zachary Taylor qualified in the boys 11 to 12 100 breaststroke, 1 minute 18.26 seconds. And finally, Nkosi Dunwoody in the boys 13 to 14 100 meter breast in 1 minute 10.96. Also during that final session was the sprinters in the 50 meter freestyle for all age groups. CBC's Mark Seal reports.
Girls 8 and under. The class act by far was Ryland Marville, who came into this event with the fastest seed time by 9 full seconds. The final difference though was only a second or so, but in lane 4, Marville still was the winner in 38.84 from Heidi Stout, 40.02, and Megan Seeley, 44.64. Boys 8 and under. For this one, you had to check the lane to the left of your screen. That's lane 8. The seed times had Tariq Greenidge in an outside lane rather than in the center. But he came through in 37.82, just pipping Shadane Sandiford across the pool in lane number 3, 37.86, while the pre-race favorite, June McKinney, was third in 37.88. Girls 9 to 10. The form sheet was correct on this one. Chelsea Dean won by over a second in 32.03. Kenya Dean was next in 33.23, while Tony Walren third in 33.96. Same thing in the boys equivalent, but it was the closest finish of the night. Amani Miller, he was the winner in 33.34, but just 1/100th of a second later was Jaden Levine in 33.35. The naked eye was found wanting in trying to separate those two. Girls 11 to 12. Asa Dunwoody suffered an upset as she finished second to Adia Dean. Dean clocking a PB of 29.84, while Dunwoody was below her best in 30.21. Kelani Tama was third in 30.72. Boys equivalent. Rosas drama, Kai Trotman not only won, but his time of 27.56 qualified him for the CCCAN meet. Zachary Taylor also qualified for CCCAN in 28.16. Christopher Pollard was third, 29.47. Girls 13 to 14. This went as it was supposed to. Daniel Titus first in 28.38, and fellow Crafter athlete Ashley Weeks second, 29.06. Zara Gaskin got the bronze in 29.32. In the boys, Nkosi Dunwoody was the clear winner, as expected. He stopped the clock with a firm hit on the pads in 26.69. Alex Yokim got second in 27.7, while Neil Skinner got the bronze, 27.98. On now to the girls 15 to 17. Destiny Harding, in her first year in this division, would get the W, clocking 28.49. Michaela Treasure and Michelle Willoughby were second and third respectively, 29.11 and 30.7. In the boys, Damon St. Prix, back from the US collegiate scene, would win in 25.58, ahead of Kobe Talma, 26.12, and Jamal Walren, 26.3. There were no girls in the 18 to 24, so it's to the boys, or should I say the men 18 to 24. This final event of nationals was for the title of the fastest swimmer in BIM, and that would be Christian Selby in an easy 25.41. He was followed home by Russell Oliver, 26.13, and third Akeem Nurse, 26.29. Mark Seal, CBC Sports.
Thanks once again, Mark. Well, in tonight's extra time, we hear from Barbados Pride fast bowler Kemar Roach on his player of the match performance today against the Leeward Island Hurricanes, as his plans ahead of the tournament.
I think it went pretty good. I felt pretty good from that end. It was a pretty tough wicket to bowl on. It seemed easier, but I had to hit the good areas, obviously, to get the results. But I feel good with myself, and yeah, I keep working and come back next week and do the same thing. There were some areas that you have to try to be spot on and hit them as much as possible, and I did that. and obviously got the wickets. And yeah, I feel pretty good, as I said. In the 4 games, I like to get at least 20 wickets at least, next 4 games. But it's all about process, you know, just keep working hard, keep putting in the effort, and hopefully the wickets will come. Back to my roots, obviously, Henry Bryan from the north, Corey Cullimore. I've talked to Peter Vaughan, my school coach, Richard Straker, my primary school coach. I've been trying to get back in touch with all my coaches, obviously to help me out during this course, and it was tough, but all it was a little hard work, and obviously I'm feeling myself again. I'm very close to being where I was before.
Good news for the Pride. Well, here is a quick look at what's happening tomorrow in the world of sports. It's football at the Willie AstroTurf with 2 games on the cards. In the 7 o'clock match, it's a Division 1 clash between Empire and Pori Spring, followed by Ellerton and the UWI Blackbirds in the Premier League. Well, that's it for another edition of Sports Night. Join us again tomorrow for more. I'm Damien Best. See ya.